Okay, so apparently I'm already recording, right? Okay, let's see. We're going to be talking about mind maps. In this video, we're going to be discussing mind maps, which is a tool that we have to use in our classes. I use mind maps a lot. I really enjoy this technique and I take advantage of it because mind mapping is a very effective way to organize. And I use it to organize 4 different things. I use it to organize events. I have to organize a lot of events for the church or in personal life or anything. And I use the mind map as a way to organize every aspect of the event. So what I do is I organize everything that I have to do in this event, and I try to create the mind map so I can have a view of all the details and things that I have to keep ready, and I have to keep track. It works perfectly. I also like to organize information, and I am a good student. I like to be a good student. So every time I have to study for a test, or if I have to prepare some information, I use mind maps. Mind maps are very easy to use, and they are easy to remember when you have a test. So it's a good way to organize your information. I used to organize ideas too. I like to organize ideas when I am brainstorming, when I have to create a new project, when I need a new class, when I have to do something that is new. I have to think of ideas, and I organize those ideas in a mind map. At the end, what I have a very organized brainstorming. And I also like to organize my lectures. Now, lecture in Spanish means exposición or class, conference. That's a lecture. So I organize my lectures, my classes, my conferences in a mind map so I can understand it, so I can have all the information that I need on hand. Okay, it makes it different. Let's talk about the procedure to create mind maps. What you do first is that you start with the idea in the center. That's the first part. That's the first thing you have to do, is start with the idea in the center. As you can see, this mind map is about mind maps, and the word mind map appears in the center of the screen. From there, you can have ideas, you can have subtopics in different levels. You can create subtopics, branches, and you can create different levels. They open up, every subtopic can open up in different sub-levels. You can create as many levels as you wish. So there's basically no rule for that. The only thing is that the mind maps, they have to grow clockwise to be organized. If you don't grow clockwise, you're gonna end up with something very messy. But doing it this way, this is gonna work very well. So for my classes, when you prepare a lecture, this is what you have to do. Number 1, you have to read a text or sometimes watch a video. And in that text or video, you're going to separate the most important ideas. You're going to make a list of the most important ideas, or you can highlight the most important ideas. Then you place those ideas in the mind map, right? Those are like the branches, the topics of your mind map. Then you open new levels to explain details from the text in those ideas, and you have to be very observative and try to copy the most details in the mind map. And the ideas that you put there, also the difficult vocabulary, so you can see it and you can learn it, because you have the chance to use it in the class. I love the mind map because they are graphics. They are not really text. In fact, you should not use a lot of text in the mind map, so you don't read. It's a graphic, and well, it is based on the idea of levels and sub-levels. You have a lot of levels, and the idea is to show the connections that this information has. So basically what you have is like a little picture of your brain, the way that the ideas are connecting in your brain, and the way that your mind is associating those ideas. So I love mind maps. So this is the way, this is a mind map about mind maps. This is the way you should be working your lectures for my classes. Now you have to go and do your first map, so good luck with your first map. Okay.